What is your favorite memory from taking part in the Virgin London Marathon?
I have a lot of memory, just about the London Marathon. I mean, when you run in London, you know how the atmosphere, how good, and the course from the start to the finish. That's a lot of people, just watching, that race. Plus, just every year, it's a lot of people, participate in this marathon. I ran, just first time in 2002 London marathon. It was amazing. It's really a very good experience, and I ran, just after that, 2-3 times, but just especially the one from 2002, it was fantastic. And as I told you, just especially the spectators, the atmosphere, and around start area, the finish area. Of course, London, it's the #1 marathon in the world. No question about that. Of course, just if you ask, just any people around the world, just which marathon you like to compete or run, of course, everybody talk about, the Virgin London Marathon. That's true.
Why was taking part in the Virgin London Marathon so special to you? Do you have a pre-race routine that you always complete? Any good luck charms?
When you run in London, of course, it's London. First of all, just everybody. London is London. Don't forget, just how they organize, the race. Especially, just such a big race. Just they are well organized. The organization and the city is, itself, and the people in London, they are, so punctual, just the time, the race day, and what they distribute, and even, just the quality of the athlete. It's always, just #1. They always, bring best athlete. When I participate, just at the beginning, my first marathon in 2002, I remember, just 3 of us, myself, Paul Tergat, and the world record holder. We were, neck to neck until the last, 2-3 kilometers. Of course, just as I told you, just the atmosphere, the spectators, around, just this, the course, it's amazing. Even, just in the future, if I want to run my last marathon, I love to run in London.
Do you have a pre-race routine that you always complete before participating?
What do you mean, just pre-race? Well, I always, just my first choose, my first choice, of course, just to run in London, and then what else? Of course, just when you run marathon, I think this is the place. The run, just where you relax, where you enjoy, and even if you are, just far behind, the leaders, it doesn't matter. Mostly, just of course the elite athlete in front of, just the mass, and the mass participant. The mass athlete, just the one they enjoy the core. The marathon. It's 42K, and that's fantastic. I love to come. I love to run in a marathon. Marathon is, just the things, where you enjoy.
How do you prepare when you participated in marathons?
Of course, just without preparation, you cannot run a marathon. Marathon is, of course, it's 42K. As you know, just our preparation here in Ethiopia, we train on altitude, over 3,000 meters above sea level. If you train in Toto, we always, just training 2 times a day, and 14 times a week. 13 times a week, except the Sunday afternoon, only one training in the morning, no Sunday afternoon. And my preparation is like this, Monday, for example, a long run between 2.5 and 3 hours training, and in the afternoon you do it in the gym. Tuesday it's road, up to 35 kilometers a day. Mostly Tuesday, just you have to cover 35 to 30 kilometers a day. And Wednesday track training, and Thursday again just back to the forest. And well, if I explain just if I have to tell the whole preparation or whole training program, it takes very long. But what I advise just the people, the one they want to take part, what they need they need their own coach. Means just at least somebody to advise, somebody to tell what time, how many kilometers a day I have to training, what they need to eat, what kind of shoes, what kind of clothes, and what time of the day. Mostly just training it's better early morning. And myself also I always training early morning, start at 5:30. That's very nice. It's fresh air. And a whole training program maybe you can find just for my coach.
What inspires you to run?
Well, nowadays, for me, winning the race, it's just the things what inspire me. Why? How did I start athletics? Of course, because of just our legends like Baby Kila, Mamode, then Miruz Iftar. Especially, I started athletics because of Miruz Iftar. Miruz Iftar, he won in 1980 Moscow, the 5 and the 10,000 meters. And after that, when you start running, every time you want to do something special. Means just breaking world record, winning championship like world championship or Olympic games, whatever, and to run a good time. For example, nowadays just why I run still, because I want to run I want to check just how fast I'm going to run by the age of 40, the 10K, the marathon, the half marathon. And this is just how to motivate, how to inspire. Of course, mostly how I start. People mostly they ask you, how did you start running? How did you inspire? Who inspired you? Of course, as I told you, just Miruz Iftar. Before him, there is another one. Now, okay, why I'm still keep running, and I'm inspired by the youngsters. Yeah, I want to keep up, just like the way what they're doing. Now, just every year, just it's a new athlete. Those athletes, they inspire you a lot.
What is your best recovery food or meal after a big race? And could you also tell me why?
After a big race, just you cannot eat that much, because the stomach needs, just a kind of rest, and yourself also need the kind of rest. What is better, just to eat, just a light, something not to have a problem when you digest. Some people, just after the race, they eat immediately heavy food, like protein. Protein, I don't recommend anybody, just to eat protein. Protein, it take a few hours, to digest. Better to take, some carbohydrate like banana or soup, easy one. And that's why, just I always like to take, like pasta, macaroni. That's very very light to recover. And what important, just during the race. During the race, just people they have to take, just sport drinks, every 5K at least, or some even even if not, just those drinks, better to take, some water. I mean, without water, you cannot finish the whole, the whole marathon. And plus, what I advise, especially the beginners, or the one they never run, the marathon, they have to think about from the finish to the start. It's not from the start to the finish. Some people, they think, okay, let me start here and let me start to count. No, what is the most important? How far is 42K? Let me calculate from 42 to 1. Then they can finish the marathon easily. And the rest of the day, for example, 2 hours before the race, they have to have just enough thing to eat. Means just not heavy, as I said, some bread and pasta or macaroni, and enough things for their stomach. Not too much. Has to be average.